Hello, this is State Senator Dale Ryder. Welcome to another edition of our 2-Minute Drill. Today is Tuesday, January 31st, and I'm coming to you tonight from my office here in the State Capitol Complex. Tomorrow at noon, Governor Pat Quinn will give his annual State of the State address. It will stream live on the Illinois General Assembly's website for those of you who might have access to a computer around that time of day. Listening to my constituents here over the Christmas break, I've been taking note of what they've had to say about what they hope state government does or doesn't do in the upcoming legislative session. Here are the two general points that I've taken from my constituents as to what they hope Pat Quinn will talk about tomorrow. First, the economy. Illinois' unemployment rate has spiked once again. We are well above the national average when it comes to unemployment. Governor Quinn needs to come out with a package of reforms that will unleash the private sector, that will lift the burdens that state government puts on the private sector and job creators and allow for more investment. People who have money, people who have an idea and have money and are ready to start businesses, are ready to expand their businesses, are sitting on the sidelines in Illinois, and they're doing that because of too many regulations and too complicated and too heavy of a tax burden. If we peel back at least somewhat what government's doing to suppress the private sector, that money can flow into the economy and create jobs, create economic wealth for all of us. The second issue is related to the economy as well, and that is this state's fiscal condition. Much like a quickly sinking ship, this state is taking on water. And if we don't do something soon, this state will financially collapse. In the 12 months since the Democrat majority passed a 67% increase in your taxes and Governor Quinn signed that tax increase, this state's fiscal condition has gotten worse. Our deficit is larger. Our backlog of bills is even higher. Our unfunded liability in our pensions has become even more burdensome for us. There is one answer and one answer only. That like individuals and families and businesses and even local governments back in my district and all across this state, state government has to reduce the amount of money it's spending. Not reduce the growth in the amount of money that it would like to spend, but actually cut dollars from the state budget. That's not an easy task. No elected official likes to get up in front of their constituents and say, I'm giving you less, but that's what needs to happen. We are past the point, well past the point here in Springfield, where any real answers are also politically painless. It is time for Governor Quinn and his leadership team to stand up tomorrow in front of a joint session of the General Assembly and say, we are going to cut government spending, we are going to unleash the power of the private sector, create economic wealth, and put this state back on a plan to a secure financial footing. I'll be back tomorrow for another edition of the 2-Minute Drill to tell you what Pat Quinn did say and what the reaction is from the General Assembly. Have a great evening.